Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to give you all the information you will need to plan a trip to this cute little German-themed destination for Oktoberfest. Welcome to Helen, Georgia. Once you arrive in Helen, its German-themed buildings will make you feel like you've traveled much further than you actually have. So before we really get into what there is to do and what things cost, let's get a lay of the land. Helen, Georgia is pretty centrally located, about 2 hours northwest of Atlanta and about 2 hours southwest of Greenville, South Carolina, making this quaint town an easy drive for those of you looking to plan a fun day trip. Once you park, everything in town will be within easy walking distance. The festival hall is where the Oktoberfest celebrations are being held, and it is located here, just a few blocks off of the main street. For those of you planning to make this an overnight trip, the majority of the hotels will be located around the festival hall in this area. While the festival hall does serve food, if you're looking to check out one of the many local restaurants, you'll find most of them located in this area, in the main part of downtown, just over the bridge. I would also like to note the location of a few other places of interest in town to help you orientate yourself. Also, please note that if you're just making this a day trip, public parking will cost you about $10 in any of the local lots. Now that we have a good idea of where everything is located, let's get into the food, activities, and a tour of the hotel that we stayed at. We arrived on a Friday evening, so first up for us was finding some dinner. We chose to eat at the Heidi House in the center of town as we all really wanted to try schnitzel. They offered a variety of kinds, and while their schnitzel was very good, their sides were very limited and just okay. After dinner, we decided it was time for a little family mini golf competition. The pirate-themed course was super cute. It was well maintained, offered some challenging but fun holes, and gave you a choice of a few different free ice cream options at the very end. There are actually quite a few outdoor activities to do in Helen, and in this next section, we're going to give you some details on some of the ones we did not try. The mountain coaster lets you control your speed, as the only thing slowing you down is your handbrake. The track here in Helen isn't very long, but they do offer you half off your second ride the same day. Another really popular activity is tubing down the Chattahoochee River. There are a few tubing companies to choose from, but all the pricing is very similar. However, if you do use Cool River Tubing, then you can get $5 off your ticket at their aerial park. The aerial park has 4 different courses for those of you who love to climb, zip line, or test your Ninja Warrior skills. Please keep in mind that all of these outdoor activities are weather dependent, so they might not be open when you visit. We are Choice Hotel members, so we opted to stay at the Country Inn & Suites, not only to earn points for future stays, but also because it is located less than a 2-minute walk from the festival hall. You are going to find increased rates for all of the accommodations in this area during the Oktoberfest holiday. However, we still felt this particular hotel was a really great value. The hotel offered a hot breakfast, a pool, and a gym for guests to enjoy, and it also offers a variety of rooms depending on your needs. The lobby and breakfast areas were super cute, very clean, and updated. And while the pool area is still a work in progress, we were still able to enjoy a swim in the evening and have the entire pool to ourselves. The outdoor space off the pool area is also really nice, as you can sit outside in the evening and hear the music and celebrating coming from the festival hall just up the street. Another reason we decided to stay at this Choice Hotel is our 2 adult sons decided to tag along with us on this trip, and we needed a room that had 3 beds. The pull-out sofa in the living room, as well as the 2 queen beds in the bedroom, allowed everyone to have their own sleeping space, but allowed us to hang out all weekend as a family. Even though our hotel offered a very nice breakfast, we opted to see what the local restaurants had to offer instead. The Alpine Brew Deck has outdoor seating right beside the Chattahoochee River. Their limited but very yummy breakfast menu made skipping the free hotel breakfast definitely worth it. After you leave the Alpine Brew Deck, you can follow the path under the bridge. Here you can watch people float the river, see all of the chalk drawings, or check out all of the locks people have placed along the railings. After breakfast, we strolled around town checking out all of the cute shops and stores while waiting for the parade to start. Also located right on Main Street is the band shell, where they offer many different performances all day long. The official Oktoberfest celebrations kick off with the parade opening weekend. The parade begins by the Welcome Center, travels past the Festival Hall, and then onto Main Street. Once the parade is over, everyone heads over to the Festival Hall for the tapping of the first official keg. After the parade, we opted to get a late lunch since everyone else would be headed over to the Festival Hall. The Troll Tavern is also located along the waterfront just under the bridge. The prices here were very reasonable for a touristy town, and the food paired with the great service made this the best place we ate all weekend. Now that we've taken a tour of the town, let's talk about the Festival Hall. First off, Helen's Chamber of Commerce has a great website that will provide you with lots of information about all of the different celebrations that happen in this cute town. You should also note that in addition to the different selections of beer and wine, the Festival Hall also offers a wide variety of food and souvenirs to commemorate the occasion. The Festival Hall itself is pretty much as you would expect. Large communal tables, live music, lots of singing and dancing. There were a lot of families there with kids of all ages, even though we went late in the evening. I do have to say it was a lot less crowded than we expected it to be, but when we asked the staff, they said that since it was opening day, everyone had been in right after the parade. Even with the thinned out crowds, the hall was still a really fun place to people watch and enjoy some music.
Reaching love, touching me, touching you. Sweet and alive. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good. I'm really fine. To live and never would.
So what did it cost for our family of 4 to enjoy this trip to Helen, Georgia? This breakdown shows you exactly that. However, keep in mind you could easily cut these costs by making this a day trip, eating breakfast at your hotel, or packing a picnic lunch to enjoy at the park. Because it's not about how much you spend, it's about the memories you make while you're there. Thanks so much for watching, and happy travels.